The International Conference on Women in Science and Technology in the Arab countries kicked off at Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research, KISR, and will continue to witness local and international experts present their research papers on various topics related to women over the next 3 days. The patronage speech was delivered by Minister of Education and Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Naif Fallah Al-Hajraf. More on this report by our correspondent, Genwa Jabouri.
Under the patronage of His Highness the Emira of the State of Kuwait Al-Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jabir Al-Sabah, the International Conference on Women in Science and Technology in the Arab countries kicked off. The conference, the first of its kind, is organized to bring women in the Arab countries together to discuss how to foster women's contribution to science and technology. Invited speakers representing women in the Arab countries as well as other regions highlighted topics related to science and technology, health and the environment, as well as gender issues and leadership.
We will be discussing women's role in science and technology, related to the environment, related to health, and we will also be discussing gender and leadership issues. So we do have a number of very high-profile senior ladies invited as keynote speakers to start these discussions within the 3-day conference. We also have participants from all over the Arab countries and also a few other countries such as India, Pakistan, Bangladesh are also represented in this country.
Some of the main conference themes included women leadership and gender issues, women and health, women science and technology in the Arab world.
This meeting is an important one because it's a kind of gathering between all Arab scientists, and it's important for networking as well as for showing what are the improvement in the Arabic situation. And in my opinion, I think that we have made a progress on the Arab scene, but we still have to work on this issue.
There's been a great amount of progress made in recent years, women coming more and more into science and technology in studies. But as they get older, they don't advance high up into their fields. Sometimes they leave for family reasons. Sometimes they leave for cultural reasons. Sometimes they make it into science, but they don't advance to the highest ranks. So it's a very important thing for science as a community and as a culture, and for policymakers to figure out what needs to be done in order to fully support women so that they can maximize their skill. Because there's many great problems facing the world, many great problems facing the people of the world, and we need everybody. We need women and men, all minds, in order to contribute to these solutions.
While women today have reached places of great stature and have a strong presence in the political, economic and educational arena, to name just a few, significant challenges still need to be overcome. Young women are increasingly participating in science and technology programs at school and university, though there is room for further improvement.
In KISR we have 46% 46%, yes, exactly, of staff in the Science and Technology Institute. And that percent is very high compared to Europe. Europe has a maximum 40%. So when you compare it internationally, we are better than most of the countries. And we have a lot of people working on specifically science. We have about 40% specifically in science, and they are doing a very good job. The highest ranking scientific positions are held by 2 ladies, which is the principal scientist, 2 ladies, 2 Kuwaiti ladies. So I think they are getting a very good share of their part, and I'm very happy about that.
Women in the field of science and technology have increased over the years. However, there is still a great deal of work that needs to be done. This is Genwa Jabouri reporting to you from KISR for the English News.